All right, I'm going to do a little quick video here talking about proper adjustment of the R1M machine. For those who run theirs for a duration of time and then maybe replace a bearing, or if you're running it for a while and then it starts to make a little noise or starts to vibrate more, I'll show you what to check. The very first thing to check are these brackets here. Now these brackets, when they're tightened up properly, that there shouldn't be any gap in here or any gap in here, that they're pulled up well. And what you typically want to do is lighten up the tension on these springs, then tighten the bracket. So you loosen the top bolt and then loosen the bottom bolt and then tighten, like you loosen it a little so it's up, but that it can move. Then you tighten the bottom one, then you tighten the top one. So tighten bottom, tighten top, that order. You should see that bracket pull down all the way. The other thing is if the bolt is bottoming out in this, it won't pull up all the way. You can always throw an extra washer in there to do that, but don't over tighten the bolts and strip them out, because if you strip it out, it's definitely costly to try and repair it. It's pretty strong, so as long as you're reasonable, it's gonna do really well. So I'll turn this machine on so you can hear a proper running machine. And you'll notice we're not getting any walking. There's no excessive vibration. You don't hear any chicka, 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 chicka. If you hear any squeaking like that, chances are the brackets aren't tight, or you've got a set screw on a bearing loose. It's a good idea to check your set screws on your bearings after the first week or so of running, because if they're going to set in or get a little loose, basically you can snug them all up and make sure you're not going to have something come loose. The other thing is, on these brackets, if you look at your brackets and they're not as thick as these, call us up. We're going to get you a new set of brackets. We had some brackets that were thinner, and we discovered that those brackets really needed to be super fat and thick, because there's a lot of weight that's riding on this, and the thinner brackets would flex a little bit. So that's pretty much it. Once the machine is set up and tuned in, it's going to run a long time and give you great service.